Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the I-60 UKCSGO stream. It's time to get into our second map between Crident and Radix. It's going to be Inferno. Crident winning out a very convincing Mirage, 16-2 against Radix. Let's see if Radix can make this one work to their favour. This is going to be Inferno. I'm quite excited to see Inferno. I haven't seen Inferno for very much out for this tournament, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually casted Inferno at all throughout the entire tournament. It's been a lot of Overpass, a lot of Cash, and a lot of Mirage. So I'm actually quite excited for this game. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top. And Radix definitely need to do something quite good, quite big, for them to actually stay in this competition. So to see what they do. And who won that? It was a Radix, wasn't it? So they're going to get the choice of teams and see what they go for. Most likely it's going to be CT, and it is CT. And they're going to have that advantage because it is a CT map, especially if you can lock it down on both sides. In a solid way, but what's your prediction? You got a prediction at all, Jay, or you're not too sure? What's
honestly, you know, I have no idea. We'll see how we'll see how the tournament turns out. I mean, honestly, like this matchup could be so dead even. We've seen Crident already take a very convincing map up. Maybe Radix aren't on form at the moment. Maybe they're just not finding their form right now. But this could be their chance to come back. So do you know what? I think I'll wait until a third map before I make a prediction. I'm going to wait until we get to map 3 before we say anything on that particular front. Because now it's going to be the pistol round for map 2 on Inferno. Radix to stay in the series. Crident to take it 2-0. Let's find out which one it goes. There's going to be early rushes and smokes in towards the apartments area. They're going to make their way on towards the A site as Nuke Dog takes the first. Looks for a second on the Dancy. There comes Skukt with a quick shot right there to get the headshot on the player on site. 3 versus 5 already. The bomb's going to go down. It's going to be Dom and Dream on to take the challenges to try and take down the CTs, and they do try to enter onto the woods to retake. Waffy's going to get spotted, takes a challenge, but Dom's going to come out worse for where he gets taken down to 46 HP. Jenko also on 1 HP. Loz again takes himself a very nice double, and now it's all on Dom out towards the middle area. He's done a 1 versus 5. We can't do a lot from here. We'll take down Waffy, but he's not going to find much more than that. It's pistol round favour to Crident already. Yeah,
I always like to see that kind of strat coming from the T side on Inferno because, you know, balcony push, short push, especially when the smoke's off an arch. There's not really much that the CTs can do unless they have a good position in pit, and they didn't have a good position in pit at all, as we saw one of the CTs was playing balcony and he got taken out immediately. And as soon as that player's been taken out, then the T's have got a power spot, and we just saw that and witnessed that as they won the first round. So let's see what Dreamon chooses to do here on B. He's going to throw one nade down Banana. It's going to cause a little bit of damage on JT and Lazar, but look at the utility from the Crident side. They've got that utility for a very strong B execute if they choose to commit to that execution, but it's not looking likely they're going to do that just yet. They've still got a lot of time on the clock, so there's no real need to rush unnecessarily, and they don't want to throw this round away, because if they lose this round against Pistols, it's going to be quite a big upset.
Yeah, it's going to be, well, standard buyers and standard forces coming on out from the CT side. Dom with a nice 1D takes down Wafu already. He's going to be dropping that one. Bomb's going to be, the information is going to be picked up on the bombs, so the CTs have that much going for them, but a man advantage already is going to be great for them, as now it will be execution on towards the B side to see whatever they can find here for the Crident side. Already 45 seconds now, entering 2 players to be dealing with. That's going to be Dream on and Jenko. Jenko's already down. It's a 4-on-4. They know that Dream On's still hitting towards CT, and Laza peeks out with a very nice and crisp headshot. Dom on the backstab is going to spot out Nuke Dog, but he's not going to find much more than that as the bomb goes down. 1 dig's not going to land. Dom's going to get dinked down to 25 HP as well. No armor for the man. Not a round that's gone very well for the CT side. It started off good with a 1 dig, but it's not going to be much more than that, as it will be the CTs backing off, taking what they have and cutting their losses into a second round on the board for Crident.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Lazar. I mean, I know it's only the second round, but he's actually performing extremely well. Like, he's pulling off 180s. His aim's definitely on point, so he's definitely had his Weetabix this morning. And unfortunately for the CTs, it's not really going to help the situation, because that's another round that they've obviously lost, which was what's expected considering they were on an eco with just 1 force onto the scout with Dancy there. But yeah, round 3 is here to commence now, and it's going to be interesting to see what they can do, because their economy isn't looking great whatsoever here for Radix. Yeah,
Radix forced by not going to get anything into the matchup so far. It will be the buyout coming out onto the 3 UMPs, AK and Galil on the other side of the board here for Crident. And Radix once again should be in another round where they just can't really win it. They've got the UMP to work with and Dancing, that's about it. He'll be playing out towards the A site Jankum, he'd be playing out towards the B side. Dancy's got himself the scout, he'll be playing towards A, looking down towards middle. Logsy's going to take the first waffy there with a quick trade, takes him right back out to a 4-on-4 situation. And, well, I mean, this is just standard stuff coming on through here. Still going to be the angles being held and the trades coming in from both sides. So let's see if they can take a man advantage on the CT side. If Radix can come back into this one and shut down the Crident gents. And now it will be Crident actually stacking their way in towards middle. Bombs on its way. It looks like it's going to be an A hit here.
Yep, and looking at the A side, there's obviously two CTs here with a bit of a crossfire here. One's on balcony actually, mind you, so there's not even a crossfire being set up. So look, I mean, if Crident choose to get onto A, they're going to make it a 4v2 situation right now. So there's no way in hell that they could actually not get onto site and get the bomb down. But Jancy's making it a little bit difficult as he takes out Waffle there with the scout. And it's going to be a B short push here. Obviously the T's from B are rotating around as fast as they possibly can because they've got to go and support their CTs on A site. Dreamon's there to support now the scout. He goes to take out Lazar, but unfortunately Lazar returns and kills him with the AK-47. Now it's obviously a 3v2 situation here. The CT's desperately trying to get a pick. Beautiful pick there from Dancy. Fantastic play from him. We know how good he is with the sniper rifle. And can he get another kill? Unfortunately not. He pulls out the pistol to try and take out Scuts, but Scuts takes him out instead. And now Jenkins in a 1v2 situation here. The bomb is down. The clock is ticking. He does take out Scuts. Can he get the second here? Lazar's got 22 HP. He can do it. He hits at the USP. See if he can get the kill. He gets the kill and he wins the round for his team there. Fantastic play there from the CT side, that being Radix. And that's exactly what we needed to see from them. So well played to them overall for retaking that site as well as he did. But look at Dancy's scout play there. Fantastic. A couple of kills there from him.
Yeah, Dancy just landing on the perfect shots to shut down players in pit, and then Jenko creeping around the site, managing to find the tank damage and the kills eventually. 2 kills for both of those players. In this case, it's going to catch things together. 2 for 1 on the scoreline here. Finally, Radix find themselves in with a round on the board here. And now it will be the BMs in chat, of course. The AWP also out for Lazar. I might turn off chat filters, I'm not going to lie, like, pretty cancer. And the AWP from Lazar will be trying to play here. JT with a first challenge. Dreamon's going to be able to take him down and start things off. Bombs out towards second middle. And 2 players also in the apartments to back it up. Now they're going to take more passive angles. Mid control is going to be gathered by the T players in towards the A site. It looks like there's going to be an A hit coming on through here. More than likely, rotations will be pretty difficult because they're all stacked into the apartments area, and they're going to have to be dealing with 3 CTs on A.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Crident here, Radix is opting to smoke off as many spots as they possibly can. There's a nice smoke onto Arch though, so hopefully that will get Wafu into a good position for him to get an entry kill here. Skux is obviously, you know, slowly but surely holding that control on Boiler. He's peeking short, just making sure there's no CTs around the corner, but obviously the CTs, as we can see, are playing extremely passively, so it's going to be very hard for Crident to actually get any early picks here, and it looks like they're just going to run into a trap and probably get taken out. So it's a very good bit of defense here coming from Radix, and that's what we like to see. They're playing a lot more calmer, a lot more together this time, and I think if they win this round, they're definitely going to take the lead in the next. So let's see what they can do here as we look to see Crident slowly but surely choose to push onto A site here. We've got Skux picking up the bomb and rotating round to Apps, as we can see on screen. But look at this. Dreamon, Jenkins still holding B, so if they do get onto site, they're going to make it a 5v3 situation, sorry, 4v3 situation here. And look at his push through smoke here on balcony, and Log just absolutely destroys Nuke and punishes him for doing that. And Waffy does get a trade, but so does Dancy. Skux follows up again, and look at Dom's situation. Look at his position. Unfortunately, they lined up, but he missed the second shot. He did manage to get a kill onto Skux, so mind you. And now Lazar is in a 1v2 situation here. He's got the bomb down, of course, and we know how on form he's been so far in this map. So we'll see if he can use that fantastic aiming that he has with the AWP. Oh my God, brilliant kill there from Lazar onto Jenkum. He's gonna a bit of tagged up there from Dreamon, but he goes for the second kill, and unfortunately for him, he doesn't manage to get the shot fired off, and Dreamon just absolutely destroys him because of that, and therefore wins the round for his team there. That was a very close round, as it was the last one, but fantastic bit of play there from the CTs, that being Radix, to defend the site as well as they did, and retake and defuse the bomb as well as they did as well.
Yeah, 2 for 2 now. It is going to be the Tech-9's ball up once again for this T side. Bomb down, going to give him a little extra economy, but a quasi-buy nonetheless into this eco here. So they have a little bit more to work with than what we usually see. Out towards the middle there, second middle once again for the bomb. And the 4 of the T side players also going to be worth heading in towards apartments to back them up for a split onto A potentially. Logsy won't expect the push to come on through here, but not as quick as actually he's anticipating. It's going to be the Molotov wasted in this case, a flashbang over towards the middle area, in towards the short. Waffy's actually going to smoke out short, so it looks like it's going to be a long push coming on through here to A or B is the question. If they're going to go through Arch, I think they might not. No, they're going to go in towards A instead. It's going to be Dom taking down one. Dancy with a second, looking for his third, and he's down the AWP. Is going to light things up. Laza finally comes through, and Dom with a backstab. He's going to shut them down 3 for 2. Very easily done. Of course, it was going to be pistols up against rifles anyway, so not much you could have done in that case if you are the T side of Crident. So they will just walk away with a very standard round, and a round where they can get on the board for rifles.
No, exactly. They walked straight into the CT's crossfire there, and unfortunately for them, because of that, they got absolutely wiped out. Very much, you know, in a swift fashion. So let's see if Luzzer can get a pick here onto mid, but unfortunately for him, neither of the CTs is actually going to peak. But saying that, we've got a nice little push here into balcony, balcony from Dancy and Boiler from Log. Bit of an aggressive play here on Arrows. I don't know if they really need to do that, because when they play passively, that works so well for them. But saying that, Dancy proves us wrong with his extremely good shot onto Skux here with the AWP, and they've got that kill. They're now relocating, falling back, and with that man advantage, it's a very smart play to to play out. So good job from Radix there.
Yeah, first pick, great stuff. Dancing here to find that. I mean, Radix kind of on the ropes here. They have lost a map already in this series, so it would be best for them not to lose the second one, obviously, to get knocked out of the tournament, out of the lower bracket, and out of I Series as a whole. 55 seconds left on the clock. It will be rotations coming on through from the T side. Bombs up in middle. It's going to make its way on towards Banana, so it will be the push coming in. Loz are going to take point here. Going to take first face, looking for someone on the B side, but so far the CTs, they're not biting. They're holding and biding their time, waiting for the execution to come in and wait for the rotations if they do come out. Good Molotov will keep the terrorists at bay for a little bit longer, but here come the smokes, here come the flashbangs. They're going to be executing on through. Dreamer's going to catch the full front and force of that, but he's going to be unblinded in time to currently set up the cross right here. It's going to be T side players getting on towards the side. Trousers coming through. Dreamer's going to take one. Nuke Dog gets one, and now it's all Jenko in a 1 versus 2 situation. JT flicks around onto Dom, takes him down as Jacob takes the kill. 2 players left alive for the T side, and now it's going to be a 2-on-2 as the bomb has been dropped. 10 seconds though. JT has to get it. He has to get it down right now in the fountain. Picks it up and plants it for the coffins plant. Luzzer also back towards Banana, watching out for the backsteps to come in from the CT side. We'll anticipate the CT push coming in through here. 3-1 M4 now down as Luzzer takes down Logsy. All Dancy 1 versus 2 to make it work. The HP is to his favour, but the man advantage is not, as he will peek out onto JT, and JT will take the headshot to bring a third round on the board for Crident.
Yep. Unfortunate there for the CTs. I did think Dancy could have maybe used that smoke to his advantage a little bit better than he did there, but things happen, and now it's 3-3. So again, a back and forth game. Not as obviously far apart as Mirage was. That was an absolute whitewash, but this is a lot better, a lot closer, and that's what we like to see in the stages of the tournament. So let's keep this going, guys. But look, Dancy, he's got a Deagle here. He's proved to be quite deadly with the Deagle and the Orb, so let's see if he can get some long-range shots. He's going to push into Boiler here, and little does he know, he's got 2 people pushing into App's far side. So let's see what happens here, and they're going to control Dancy there with the Molotov, and there's not really much they can do right now in this situation. Look at Dreamland's HP as well, 13 already, and there's no kits on them at all, so they can't afford for the bomb to be planted whatsoever, because as soon as that bomb goes down with no kit, and with the other side, that being Crident having rifles, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to actually do anything positive in this round whatsoever. And Wafu takes not only 1, not 2, but Nuke Dog gets the third onto Dom, and Dancy takes out Nuke Dog and Luzzer with the Deagle. Fantastic effort there from Dancy to pick up the AK and get those kills, and that's what we like to see from individuals sometimes. You need to pull out something special at the bag, and he did just that. And now Jenkum and Dancy are in a 2v3 situation right now, and the best thing for them to do most likely is to rotate round to B, get that close combat going, and make it a 3v1 onto a site. So I don't know what Jenkum and Dancy are going to opt to do, but look at this from JT. Very sneaky play there. I don't know how he got to CT there without being spotted by Jenko, but you got to give him credit for doing that sneaky little ninja. And that puts Jenko in a 1v3 situation right now. He knows obviously the T's are probably all on A, and he would be right in thinking that. So he's got no Kevlar, but he has an AK-47, and if he's confident enough to go for it, good on you.
Yep. No armor though, no utility for him. Not a whole lot that's really going from in this round, other than the fact that it is an eco from the Radix side. So it will be tapping coming on through from Skux, looking for that first headshot, but Jacob, he's going to get triple peeked at any point here from the T side, from Crident themselves. No defuse kit either, so he's going to hear the footsteps on Skux, going to run away at this point out towards Speedway. And yeah, there wasn't much that they could have done. Dancy wouldn't have won any challenges with the AK in his hands. He only had 7 HP. It was best for him to throw it over to Jenko and managed to take that one back. So Not going to be the case is that he does die, and Jenko is able to pick up the AK at the end of the day. There will be 2 AKs and then AWP recovered for the T side as well. So a great round from them. We'll retake the lead at 4-3 here on T side Inferno.
Yeah, I'm looking on the CT's economy as well. It's not really at its best. I mean, I'd like to see Dancy pick up the AWP here, but he's not looking to do that. Oh, no, he is. Look at this double AWP set up here from Dancy and Dreamon. That should definitely be a bit of a game changer here. So hopefully they can make it 4-4 and even the scoreboard up again once more. But let's see what Crident up to do. I'd like to see a nice A strat right now. Maybe smoke off Arch and get that balcony pushing going and that short push as well. But obviously if the CTs are playing, or one of the CTs is playing in pit, it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to get on site, but I'd like to see some kind of site execute as a 5 here from Crident.
There we go, JT going to take first face and try to take down Dreamon, but Dreamon's going to be able to get himself away from the site just in time to run away with 48 HP and no kill for the favour of Crident. Double AWP set up in play for the Radix side, single AWP for Crident on Luzza. Of course, Dancy and Dreamon taking those 2. They are the 2 main AWPers for the team, and they've been doing some very good work with those AWPs in this tournament. So we'll see if they can put it all into effect. Once again, Luzza also typically known as an AWP back from his endpoint days. Seen him playing back in the grand finals of I-59. So how the times have changed. Let's see if they can make it back to the grand stage. Once again, he's got to go through these guys, and these guys have to go through Dog Gaming. Who's going to take the spot? It's going to be 55 seconds on the clock in map 2. 4-3 is the scoreline, and the execution will come out from the Crident side. Scutt's first man in. Luzza watching off the cross as the smoke will block off the long area. Wafu's down at 8 HP already, and they're running out of time. Molotov will be pushing them back here, and they are going to go for another quick rotation back towards the B site. JT still covering it off. 30 seconds on the clock. They'll move slowly, and they will try and enter on through here. Lots of utility. Smokes, flashbang in particular, going to be blocking off a lot of vision on this B site. As here we are, 20 seconds. Push coming out from the Crident gents. Yep,
and like I said, I wanted to see a bit of an execute from the T's here.
Oh!
At the 5, but look at that, Dancy, Dreamon getting 2 kills at the same time, and Scuts takes out Jenkin from new boxes in the end. Dreamon does manage to hold down the site as best he possibly can with the AWP. Fantastic AWP there. Unfortunately loses the AWP, but I'm pretty sure he'll be able to get another one in the next round. But look, fantastic double AWP from Dancy and Dreamon. As soon as the T's that been Crident decided to execute onto a site, they just got absolutely destroyed. So just some fantastic crossfire and teamwork from Radix. So pretty impressed with that. Now let's see what Dancy opts to do. He's in a bit of a he's in a good spot here for a mid pick, and it looks like he's going to go for that early mid pick, and I'd be very happy if he does that, because considering that spawn, and if he connects, he should definitely get a kill here. And unfortunately, he misses the first shot. JT's HP on the face, and he's now dead. Luzza, the nuke dog, now in a 2v3 situation here. It's fast B here, and obviously there's no CTs defending the site right now, as they got taken out by the team Crident. And he's going to plant for Barbecue right now, and Luzza just takes out Dom, and he forces them into a 2v2 situation. And there's actually a good chance that they could actually win this round here, the terrorists. And if they can just hold down the site and just hide and play the corners and play the peaks properly, then they're going to take this round, no doubt.
2 versus 2. Here we go. It's going to be bomb plant good. Molotov out towards Tri-Box, but Nuke Dog's on boost spot, and they're not even going to anticipate it. Dancy isn't able to get the kill before he drops down in towards Dark. Now to defend it, he's going to take that first face, takes a kill, looking for his second. He knows where Luzza is right there, out towards the old Barbecue. The bomb is going to get defused, he has to stick it, and Luzza has to spray his way on through and take an easy kill to bring another round back to the Crident side. He will go down to the bomb, but it's going to be a 5th round on the board anyway. Massive expense coming in for both sides. But for the CTs, it will be an eco, whereas for the T side, it will be a buy.
Indeed, and I believe he went to stick the bomb as well, didn't he? It wasn't too far off, probably like 2-3 seconds. I mean, there's not really much he could have done. I'm not too sure if he was even aware that the last T was actually behind Barbecue. But hey ho, Waffy's going to go up to Banana right now, and Dreamon's in a bit of a sticky situation considering that Molotov was at the top of Banana. But Dreamon, fantastic deagle play there from him, and that is a beautiful headshot onto JT. And considering that he forced them into a pistol round right now, they're doing a good job at gaining that man advantage, which they definitely needed. And Wafu making it a bit of a trade, a good trade there. Dreamon following up with another deagle shot onto Wafu. He's proving very deadly with that deagle shot. Both Dancy and Dreamon there doubling pulling up with the Deagles, and they are proving to be quite a deadly combo on this map. Now look, we've seen Nuke Dog and Skux smoking off Arch, and they're going to push around to short as best they possibly can. They've got the AKs to get onto site, they've got the utility to get onto site as well and get this bomb down, but can they get onto site right now? Because Log is in a fantastic sneaky position right now, expecting them to come onto site, and as soon as they do, and looking at this flank as well, they're going to get taken out. Nuke Dog does a good job to get Dream and kill him there with the AK, but Dom follows up and kills Nuke Dog. Now Skux and Lazar in a 2v3 situation right now. They need to get the bomb down soon. It's 42 seconds on the clock. They've got onto site, but they didn't obviously anticipate Log to be in that position, and therefore he got taken out. Skux does a good job onto Dancy, and now Log and Dom are just hunting down Skux as best as they possibly can. He has the bomb, of course, and he knows that there's 2 CTs on A, so possibly the best option for right now is to get round to Arch and get onto B site. He has the time to do it if he moves fast now, but he's not choosing to. He must be unaware that there's 2 CTs on A, unless he was just sneaking round and not making any noise. And it looks like what he was doing right there, and he has enough time on the clock to get the bomb down. So that is a good, smart play from Skux. Unfortunately, though, for him, he's against 2 CTs right now, and he only has 38 HP. So we see what he can do, because it's going to be a difficult hold for him. So we've got to give him some credit for that play, but good shot onto Logs with the AK there. He's going to retreat now to new boxes, which is a smart play, playing time as it is on his side. Now Dom knows exactly where he is, and unfortunately for Dom, Skux peeks to the right and takes him out in extreme fashion. And that is 6-4 now to Team Crident. Fantastic play there, rotating off of A site and getting on B, and then holding it down like a true pro.
Skux down there threw that round away with the botched Molotov. It was very, very close, sadly. Fortunately, I should say. He was able to get the triple kill by, of course, peeking at the right-hand side and just spraying down the headshot. So, thank God, but that almost went very south very quickly, and now it will be the eco coming in from the CTs, but Dreamon still got his 1D shots on point, taking down Wafu to start things off in this round so early on now. The T-side push is going to be brought to a grinding halt here against the CT Radix now. 5-on-4 situation. Crident once again going to slow things down against their opponents in this particular case. And once again, Dreamon's looking for that one more 1D, looking for JT. Going to try peel off for Happy, but not going to happen at all today so far. Bomb still in Banana. T-side will slow things down, standard of course, but it looks like the smokes and flashbangs are all ready to go over the edge and over into towards the B site for the quick execution. 2 players to be dealing with, one that can quick rotate over towards Arch. Here we go, here it comes, smokes, flashbangs are going to be JT first man to take the first phase. They're hiding behind the pillars though, they're going to get themselves straight towards CT. Good thing, takes him down 28 HP. Lazar sprays away onto Dreamo, tries to collect it onto one more, but Jenko is going to be able to get himself out of dodge. Logsy is going to be able to take down JT, and there comes a 1D onto Lazar. He's getting flanked in from the back now. It's going to be a 2-on-4 situation. Backup has arrived in towards Church, and 2 more on their way back towards the CT side of the map. Skux watching one angle, Nuke Dog on the boost spot once again. This worked out so well for Crident last time they tried this. Can they do it again? It's 6-4, advantage to Crident. The further the better. Nuke Dog takes down one. Dom goes forward, and now it's going to be Logsy taking down one. Jenko gets one. The grenade from the grave is going to be able to take him down, and Dancy should have enough time regardless to get this defuse, but that grenade was perfectly placed.
A COD dead drop that was. As soon as he died, he drops a nade. But that was fantastic, and unfortunately time was on the CT side there, but if they held down the site a little bit longer and the nade went off, then it could have actually won them the round. So that's extremely unlucky for Crident, but like you were saying, that position that they play when they've got the bomb down on B is extremely effective, and we've witnessed that now in 2 rounds in a row. So yeah, take note guys, that was definitely a good spot to hold down the B site when you've got CTs trying to retake. But look, Dancy has the AK-47 here, is playing on short, and they're playing quite aggressive in apps again, and hopefully that work out for them, because they need to even the game up and make it 6-6.
Well, here comes the execution. A hard, fast play from the T side in towards the B side. Now, JT, get yourself out, Skux, to get. Oh my God, they're going to clean things up with the headshots, and it's going to be Jenko that drops out towards JD with a 2K onto 2 more players as well. Bomb's going to go down. Logsy and Dancy, they lose the man advantage. There's 2 rifles back in play for the Crident side. It looks like Radix might not be so easily out of the woods so quick. Logsy now pushing on through the gap in the smoke out towards Banana. One also coming in from CT in the form of Dancy out towards Tri-Box. Is going to be 1, but Logs are going to take down Dancy, leaving Logsy alone in a 1 versus 4 to bring it back together for his side in this round. It's not going to happen. I don't think it will be. Crident taking themselves the 7th round as Logsy will opt to run away and save here in a 1 versus 4 situation. Might take an exit. Yes, we'll take down Lazar at least. That's not going to be much that they will be losing. So 1-3, 7-5. It's going to be the scoreline to the favour of Crident.
Yeah, beautiful play there from JT with the Tech 9. It's just lovely to see someone just rush through ruins like that and just bulldoze any CTs that get in their way. And he done just that as he took out not one but two of the CTs there, just to make sure that they can get that bomb down and win the round. And they did just that, as it's now 7-5 in the likes of Crident's favour. Now we're going to see an AWP in Lazar's possession here, and Dancy has an AWP on the CT side. And we know about how good and effective these two can be with the AWPs. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top with the AWP duels. Now, we've got a nice little default here from the T's right now. They're just gaining that app control, that second mid control, as well as Banana. Beautiful nade there from JT onto Dancy. Gets out the M4, whips that out, and takes out Dream, making it a 2K. And Dom playing a little bit aggressive on the other side of the map on apps, but it's not really going to do much damage onto JT as he takes out Log as well. Fantastic play right now. And unfortunately for the CTs, they've put themselves into a 2v5 situation, but they do have an AWP and a defuse kit. Jenkum takes out JT there with the AWP. Well played from him. Makes it a 4v2 now. Lazar, Skux, Wafu, Nuke Dog trying their best to get on A site. Takes out Dom from at balcony. Now that leaves the likes of Jenko in a 1v4 situation. Yes, he has a bit of utility. Yes, he has a defuse kit. Yes, he has an AWP. But to be frank, there's not really much you can do in this situation. The best thing right now is to save that weapon, accept the fact it's going to be 8-5 in Crident's favour, and move on with the round. They just need to defend that little bit better in future rounds if they want to make this gap as close as possible.
Yeah, but how many more future rounds have they got left? It's going to be 13 on the board so far in this round. 7-5, favour of this T-side. Bomb's going to get planted. Jenko, 1 versus 4. Not much he can do other than save that AWP. May get close challenge on towards Nuke Dog, but outside of that, not much will be coming on through for him. Back towards the T-side apartments. Trying to hold back together, and he will be able to do so very, very nicely. So
just laughing at the chat again. It's friendly banter. It's friendly banter. It does make me laugh.
I've turned it off for the sake of the stream not getting taken off the air. I'm not sure what the rules are, so I don't want to take that risk.
No, that's a fair play. But I'm watching it here, and it's pretty funny. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, again, it's not looking great for the likes of Radix right now. I mean, their economy's not great, and they seem to be forcing every single round. I don't know if that's an act of desperation or an act of ballsy gambling here that might just pay off. But you know, we'll have to wait and see as round 14 commences. We know how effective. I keep saying yes, I know, but Dancy is very effective with the AWP, but he hasn't been in the last couple of rounds. Like, if they're going to force up and gamble like that, they need to be capitalising on that weaponry. And with the likes of Crident acting as a great unit, a great group, and strategizing exactly what they should do each round as well, and playing out these strats in superb fashion, it's going to be very, very hard for the CTs to actually do any kind of defending at all.
And now going to be 3 AKs, 1 M4, 1 AWP versus the pistol force buy of the CT side. Dom's still going to get Nuke Dog, however, so that's a great start for him. Rifle dropped. If he can pick that up, that's going to be a great power play that they can have in their hands. But 39 HP, best to pass it off to someone like Logsy or Dream On to have that one right there. But now, minute to go. It's going to be T-side smoking up the cross out towards long, tapping away with the AK, looking for whatever they can. But right now, passive play from the CT side in the pit, in the balcony, and on towards long itself. It will be stacking their way on towards the apartments and in towards the A site itself. Dancy takes face, takes down Skux. Wafu also going to be taking down one, and there Logsy chiming in with a deagle, looking for this 2-on-4 to turn it into a 1-on-4, and lands the 1D, looking for his third. JT's out towards pit in a 1 versus 4. The numbers game is just going to get to him, and 6-8 it will be Radix shutting down Crident from taking this half way too far over the edge. 8-6, they still have an advantage, but let's see if Radix can take themselves to 7th.
Yeah, both of the teams have a similar amount of economy now, so it's going to be an even kill weaponry-wise. Utilities looking strong on both sides as well, and look, we're seeing what we like to see, which is a double AWP set up from Dreamon and Dancy. Hopefully they can use that to their advantage and take out the terrorists in this last round of the first half. And it's going to be interesting to see if they can do this, because if we can, we're going to experience an extremely close game. Now Log just waiting for that balcony push. Dreamon getting the first kill onto JT. Well played from him with the AWP, and it is going to look more likely now that because they got that man advantage, it's going to be 7-8. So Log smoking off, using time to his advantage there, just waiting from pit with Dancy on balcony for the T's to push in apps, and it looks like slowly but surely Skux and Nuke are doing just that.
Yeah, Ori man advantage, of course. Dreamon taking down JT, picking him right out of the action, out towards Banana. So great start from them. Let's see if they can, excuse me, roll it onto a full-on round. A minute to go. Once again, it will be pick-style play coming in for the T side, but no formulation to a push onto a side, which I think they need to get at this point. They need to get themselves the round more than anything else. So they will take the timer down pretty low. It looks like they're actually going to slowly make their way in towards Banana and try for a B-side push. Jenko is going to be holding that one down. Dreamon out towards the coffins, and in Church be watching out for the cross as they do end up crossing. It's going to be, well, a limited amount of utility, but 3 smokes should be enough to smoke off necessary angles, particularly coffins and CT as well. They'll go for it. Luz is going to hold one down for the smoke on towards the Banana push right there. Jenko's up on the top boost, but Nuke Dog's going to take him down. Wafu and Nuke Dog on such a low amount of HP. They've got to try to find his skill. The bomb's going to go down. Dreamon's going to go pushing, but he gets spotted out as the AWP shot doesn't connect. He's down at just 13 HP. Now Dancy, good grenade, might take down Wafu, but Loza shuts him down, and now it's going to be a low amount of HP still on Wafu and Nuke Dog. Dom and Logsy up and Dreamon as well in a 3-on-4 situation, but Dreamon spots down Loza before Loza can spot him out. Wallbanger takes him down. 3 versus 3 now. The retake is definitely on for Radix now as Crident look to try take this one right over the edge. Skucks onto Logsy, spots him out, sprays him down. Dom gets one onto Nuke Dog, back to a 2-on-2. The bomb is ticking away. They've got the fuse kits, and there's Dreamon spotting out the information when they shoulder peek it. They're going to have to, and Dreamon's got the cross. He's going to take down one. It's a 1 versus 1 as Dom takes the kill. It's going to be the defuse coming in. I think he's just about got enough time to bring this defuse back to the Radix side at a 0.1 of a second, but it will be 7-8 scoreline to the favour of Crident.
Yeah, very entertaining half. I was a little bit worried there because Dreamon kind of overextended on the second peak, and obviously he, died to the T's AK. But Dom came off the bomb very quickly, very swiftly, took out the T, and then went back to defuse and won the round. So it doesn't really matter now. But look, 7-8 as you just said. Radix with 7-8 to Crident, and it's going to be the first pistol round here of the second half, and it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top because it is going to be a big decisive round considering the game is so close on this Inferno map.
Well, quick pause coming in for the gents over on the, I'm not sure who it's actually on that's called it put in, but I did see on your chat there it's going to be a quick WT break to on the half-time part. I guess you can give them this one. Half-time is usually given like a few minutes in most major tournaments, so, why not let them have that in this case, let them have that chance here. Just to take themselves and relieve themselves a little bit. It's been a long night of gaming for these guys. It's been a long weekend of gaming for everyone here in the BYOC. Especially for us here in the cast, as we've been sitting here covering all the games that we can. So, yeah, 8-7, good half coming in from Crident, a T-side half. It kind of goes to the testament of how the Inferno has played out, I guess you could say. I mean, if Inferno has kind of played out like more of a T-sided map as of late, I'm not sure if the meta is going to support that lately, but I mean, we've seen a lot more strong T-sides, honestly, than CT sides, especially at this level of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said before, the Crident hold on B proved to be very successful, and pretty much every round that they played that strat out. And it's very difficult to retake like that, especially if you've got people on Banana holding that side, and they've got a crossfire from, let's say, Ruins. When you're a CT, you just literally just walk straight into that kind of fire, and you just get easy to get taken out. And there's not really much you can do in that situation. So B is so important to hold down if you're playing on that side. You need to really be smoking off, counter flashing every so often, and just making it so hard, extremely difficult for the T's to get onto the site and plant the bomb. Because once it's down and the T's are in good spots on that site, it's almost impossible to retake unless you gain that Ruins position, which again is also very hard to do.
Yeah, well, lots of different things to be considering here. We've got to have Radix on their T side, and pistol round that you kind of need to win at this point. We can't stress enough how crucial this matchup is here for Radix, because they lost a very, very swift Mirage map, and they don't want to be losing a second round. They want to stay in this matchup here. They want to stay this one. They want to go to the grand finals, because they almost had a taste of victory when they faced off against FM, but not to be the case. They're down in the lower bracket now. So grand finals, of course, for the lower bracket, for those of you who don't know, or those of you unaware. Actually, the graphic isn't updated. I didn't even realize. I thought we had sorted that out yesterday. Hold on. Let me fix that for you. Hold on. There we are. LB finals. Sorted. That's how we do production here at Multiplay. We just quickly transition the OBS overlay. Now it's going to be, I think, a diffuser unpause coming on through here.
Oh, no, not just yet. They're just talking rubbish to each other once more. I think there's someone still in the toilet, so we'll be commencing round 16 in a very short while. But yeah, be patient. I'm sure we'll be continuing with this game very, very soon. But yeah, feel free to put your predictions in on the Twitch chat.
Or on Twitter, one of our sponsors for this tournament, hashtag Insomnia60 or hashtag I60. For those of you who are unaware of who the sponsors are, of course, massive sellout, is going to be, of course, Insomnia60, brought to you by Twitch, Twitter, Blur, and Game. It's esports at Insomnia is brought to you by GT Omega Racing Chairs. And as well as that, this Counter-Strike tournament is sponsored by SteelSeries with their Arctis lineup, Arctis 3, Arctis 5, and Arctis 7. Very interesting headsets to be gathered up here. And TeamSpeak, of course, the #1 choice for all of your communication needs for video gaming, especially in Counter-Strike, because I don't know a single Counter-Strike team that has a Discord above a TeamSpeak.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, extremely thankful to all the sponsors, because without them, the dream wouldn't be alive and we wouldn't be able to be sitting here right now casting these beautiful games.
This would not be a thing right now. So, it will be pistol round coming into B. Will this be a thing? We're about to find out. Wafu with a smoke and a diffuse kit over on the Crident side. Teaser, they're going to go in with a full armor setup on Dom, straight down to Dreamon. And they will be playing out towards second mid. This looks like it's going to be an A push coming on through here. Great run boost from Lazar, but well, it's going to be the boost position that he wants to try and take. As here we are, fast play. It looks like they're going to go straight into the apartments area, straight in towards taking the challenges, and all the information is going to be gathered by Skux, who's going to back himself straight out towards the A site. It's going to be quick in here. This bomb's going to go down very, very quickly. They've still got to account for 2 CTs setting up the crossfire, but look, they've swarmed the A site, and Noob Dog's not landing his shots. Finally takes down one headshot onto Dom, looking for a second onto Dreamon, takes the shot. Very nicely done, but the bomb's going to go down. Dancy's not in his position. He spots out Logsy and takes him for the triple kill on Noob Dog. Jenko and Dancy finally shuts him down, looking for a second onto Noob Dog, and Jacob comes in from the right-hand side, a 4-on-2 situation. He's also going to get outflanked by JT, who's also going to get a headshot as well. 21 HP on it. Jenko. Dancy gets another headshot, looking for Wafu as well, but Wafu's going to take that one back to a 1-on-2. Jenko takes him down, smoke out. Wafu's going to go challenging, and Jenko with a triple kill of his own to bring it to 8-8. Radix will take themselves the pistol round.
Brilliant play there from Jenko. Absolutely phenomenal work there. I thought he was going to get taken out, considering his HP was extremely low, but that did not affect the guy. He just took out every CT left, right, and centre, and made sure that he was going to make it 8-8 across the scoreboard. Now, round 17 has commenced here, and just looking at the buy here from both teams, we're looking at 2 AK, 3 UMPs, a high amount of utility as well for Radix. And on the other hand, we've got Crident here that has also forced up 2. We've got 5-7s and Deagles in possession of all of the CTs. So therefore, if they play their cards right and they play passively, they could actually come out on top here, and we might yet again witness another pistol upset, which has been frivolous in this tournament so far at I60. Now, let's see what Jenkin can do right now. He's looking for that one CT, that being Wafu in Boiler. He's going to team up with Dreamon here so they can double up and trade if one of them does unfortunately get taken out by the CT side. And unfortunately, Wafu wasn't really looking at the right direction right there. So Dreamon obviously took advantage of that, killing him with the UMP. Now, of course, they're on site. They're going to be relaying that information to their teammates. Skux is there. He is a sneaky ninja. They didn't even know he was in balcony right now. He takes out Dancy with that pistol, and he makes it 4-4. Log in a bit of a duel here with Lazar, and he comes out on top, killing Lazar with the UMP. Well played from him. And Skux, JT, Nuke Dog here have no kit on their possession. They need to be getting onto site extremely quickly right now. Unfortunately for him, Log is making it extremely difficult as he teams up with Dreamon to take out the rest of the CTs, making it 9-8.
And nicely done, Radix. Of course, conversion round to their favour now. We'll try and run this over the edge here and run this into the ground against their opponents here. Try to take themselves a lead. They got themselves a lead. Can they extend it further on this CT side? This one is for, on this T side, excuse me, it's for double digits. 2 AK-47s, 3 UMPs is the buy-up for the T side. And it will be the 2 PG-50s, 5-7 brought up for the CTs of Crident. But not going to be any particularly fancy plays coming in from these guys. It's going to be full eco out just to hold down passive angles. You can see JT's out behind the try box, waiting and watching for the T side to come pushing on through. But T side, meanwhile, they've made on their way on towards the A site. It's a stack from the Crident side, and Radix get themselves a free bomb plant, a free site, and more likely a free round, as it will be Crident moving their way back in towards middle to try and set up this retake. But this retake is going to be
No,
well,
I don't
not
think
likely at all. I
no.
see it right here.
No, the whole reason for them going on to B site there and stacking it was obviously in the hope that they would push into that site. But to be honest, this round for them is all about getting the weaponries and getting the economy up. Obviously, they're not going to go for the retake because they don't have a kit, and that was the whole plan at the beginning of the round. That is my prediction anyway. That was my thoughts. But look, Wafu has the 250. Laza has picked up a UMP, so I think he's going to actually save that, which is probably the best option for him right now. Wafu obviously hasn't got a rifle yet, so what he's going to do is going to wait for those exits and hopefully pick a rifle up. But that's not the only one there. Dancy's not the only one there. He doesn't know that there's another terrorist on the right side. Make that two, being both Log and Jenkum. And unfortunately, Wafu does manage to get a kill, but he doesn't get. He isn't able to pick up an SMG or a rifle. But it's not going to, harm him too much, considering he's got enough money to buy.
10-8. Favour to Radix. Back in the lead here to take this one to map 3. They really need to find themselves a good couple of rounds here. Going to be AWPs out for both sides. Dreamon and Laza in particular. Good grenade from JT. Might catch up a couple of T-side players. Well, not as much damage as I would have thought it would be actually onto Jenko. 95 HP left for him. And they will place 3 players in towards the banana area to try and push back the T-side players. So far it's going to work. They do push them from slightly more passive positions than they were playing earlier against the Wolves. So here it comes. Jayco. No one will actually back off instead. And the bomb's on his way in towards banana wall. They rotate and opt to try for a different site here. Flashbangs once again going to push JT and come away. But nothing going to come on through here so far for either side. No challenges, no picks. Damage, of course, onto Jenko, but not much more than that. Dream on me. I was finally going to take that first because JT goes too aggressive, goes for a quick scope as well on towards Laza, but isn't going to be able to find it now. The bomb is going to be in contention out towards middle, and 55 seconds on the clock. It's going to have to be a T-side push coming in eventually here, otherwise this one's going to be all over for this round here. Here it comes, a push. Stux is on a great boost spot, will spray away, taking down one, but Jenko's able to respond very, very quickly now on towards Nuke Dog. What can he find? A headshot comes on through, spots out Dante, connects the spray onto Dom. No, Dom takes the connect spray on towards him. 54 HP on the man. Smokes are out. Bomb's going to go down. It's going to be a 2-on-3 retake as Rafu is going to be taking point alongside Laza, backing him up towards the arch side here. 3-on-2, man advantage to Radix. This one should be an 11th round on the board for T-side.
Yeah, I was just watching Wafu as well. There's a slight overextension from him, and maybe a bit of miscommunication from the Crident side, because Wafu overextended and pushed down towards B to support. And with both CTs obviously playing on balcony and short side, considering they had the man advantage there, Radix, there's not really much they could have done when they chose to execute onto A. But look, Wafu is in a bit of a position right now, and Ruins and Dancy is hunting for that kill. He's not going to find anyone though, because they are tucked in well at B. But unfortunately for Crident, the opposition, that being Radix, have a 3-round lead.
Yep. AWP's in play once again for both sides. Laza saving it from the last round, but the rest of the CTs on Crident are going to, well, not have much to work with, of course. 2 rifles to spare. But that's about it. Deagles for everybody else if they can land the 1 digs. And GG, well played. You will have yourselves a good chance into the rest of the matchup here. But they still have to deal with the AWPs and AKs on the T side, of which they are in particularly strong fashion, placing themselves out towards Banana here. Pushes coming on through. Once again, Smokes, Molotovs, trying to push away as many of the T side players. Lots of utility being tossed here. And JT is probably going to be able to call it in. It actually might be a B-side push here. They've spent a lot of utility here, particularly 3 Molotovs, all indicate 3 players out towards the B site. But so far, no pushes coming on through. They will opt to try it and stick the A site. They're predicting to be a fake. In this case, it will not be a fake. It will be a bona fide push on towards the B site. And what should be a very easy round for the rest of the Radix lineup here. Dancy and Co. looking to back up Jenko, who's pushing on through the first man in. It was going to be 1 dig onto JT to take a second as well. Drops the bomb. Oh my god, this turns right around and the bomb is going to be in contention. So now it's going to be rotations coming on through. Can he land himself a third? 1 dig? No. Dancy is going to be able to get past the cross stream on towards the side. Finally takes down JT towards the tri-box, and now it's a 4-on-3. The AWP from Laza's rotating on through. Spots that one towards the tri-box. Takes down Dream on right on the headshot right there. 2 versus 4 now. Dom and Dancy in a man two-man disadvantage here out towards the back of the old barbecue, and on one on the site itself. Dancy playing close. Nuke Dog takes one. It's going to be boost spot for Dom as well. He takes down Luzzer, and now he's in a 1 versus 3 situation. The bomb is going to be diffused in all the chaos, and Dom isn't taking the challenges out towards Church. He's not going to speed it's coming at all. We'll still take down Wafu. We'll look for Nuke Dog, but Nuke Dog finds himself a kill, and it will be Skux with the defuse. And Eco Quasi Force will work out to the favour of Crident.
Absolutely fantastic play there from JT. On his own on B, we thought because he was on his own, and the fact that the full Radix side were looking to execute on there as a unit was going to absolutely be an overpowerment onto JT, but we saw quite the opposite. He just took out not just one T, but two with some terrific deagle play there. So that is a game changer, and that actually probably won them the round as well. So.
Yeah, it's going to be now, once again, both teams buying up here. T-Side reinvesting CTs off the back of the massive victory. Going to be able to take themselves an AWP setup and take it straight into the favour of one pick for Lazo, who takes down Dreamon as one AWP out of play for the T-Side. Meanwhile, Logs is going to pick that one up. Might pass it off to Dancy if he can find him somewhere out in the map here. And yes, and that's exactly what he's going to be able to do. Now the CTs will lock out sights here. JT's position out towards Arch, watching out the cross if they do decide to go in that particular direction, but it might just be a short push coming on through here with Dom in the apartments area, looking out for anyone in the pit area. Smokes out, flashbangs out in towards the long area in Arch side, and Waffer's going to get pushed away by a Molotov out from the library area. So T-Side once again going to be working away on through. JT with a good spray. Logs is going to get himself past that, and now Skux and Nuke Dog in two very good positions to shut this one down. It will be first challenge coming on through. Skux takes down one, and there's going to be Nuke Dog taking down two with a good spray. Looking for Dancy as well, but Dancy takes the AWP shot straight to his chest and shuts him down to a 3-on-1 situation. Bomb, however, is in control of the CTs as the long push does not work out. A huge risk will not pay off, and Dancy is going to peek straight into Lazar's crosshair as Crident prick them back to a 10-11 scoreline.
Yeah, but again, just as we thought, Radix were going to gain a massive lead and potentially win this map. Crident prove us wrong once more, and now it's 11-10 on the scoreboard, as we can see, and we're going to see an eco round from Team Radix right now against a AWP and 4 M4. So it's going to be extremely difficult for Radix to actually do anything right now. The best thing for them to do maybe right now is just stick together and actually go to a site as a unit, but we're not going to see that. We're going to see a nice default split. They're going to have a bit of map control here, but Wafu is smoking off mid, which is going to give him a bit of time, and also we're going to see a bit of a push through the smoke, and he causes a nice bit of damage onto Wafu, so give Jenko some credit there, but unfortunately he is denied as he gets taken out. Dreamon with 16 HP, the rest with fairly decent HP. He's now dead as he gets taken out by JT, and Dancy Log Dom now in a 3v5 situation. It's round 22, 11-10 on the scoreboard. Who's going to come out on top? It's looking more and more likely Crident are going to even the scoreboard and make it 11-11, considering they have a two-man advantage here and a weapon advantage.
There's Nuke Dog taking down Logsy, and once again this one will just be wound up by the CT side of Crident. Radix going to opt not to invest that much into this round whatsoever, see if they can get themselves out a good buy in the next one, which they're surely able to do. AWP potential could be coming from Jenko in particular, but it looks like it's going to actually be the full AK buy-ups coming out from this T side. I think that's smart. You know, better to invest. I mean, they're going to invest a lot anyway, so you know, rather than going for the full investment and potentially really cripple one person's economy, go for the AKs, which is more likely to be able to win out in aggressive circumstances, because the AWP is more of a passive weapon. Yes, you can play it aggressively and you can be able to get some good picks, but when it comes to the movement speed and the emotion of being able to land shots, it's a lot more difficult to play it on T-side aggression. Some people can do it very, very well, but best in this case not to take that particular risk. 5 AKs in play for the T-side, and they will make their way in towards middle to try and set themselves up for what could be a very good push on towards A. Could rotate to B, of course. I'm not going to count that one out. But once again, it will be angles held down by the CT. It's actually going to be a long push coming in once again here, and it's going to be Wafford that reads onto that information out towards the A site, expecting it to be a push coming on out. Actually, it's going to be 4 players straight in towards long, and now Nuke Dog. How I'm going to do the great play once again. Good grenade, actually going to be getting down straight into the cluster, doing lots of damage to this T side now, trying to take down Jenko. Dancy gets shots, and now the spray lines up for Nuke Dog. Takes a second, but Logs is right there to take him right back. Wafu getting 1 kill, turning into a 3-on-2 situation, and just like that, Radix are all shut down. The long push isn't working. working for them.
Look
They're
at
going to have to
JT
try
though.
and change their entire strategy. The bomb's going to go down. It's a 3 versus 2. JT out towards apartments and the backstab spots out dancing. No, he doesn't. 4 HP, playing aggressive. Finally, JT comes in, and now Dreamon in a 1 versus 3 to make this one work. 4 HP. They know where he is. JT takes another challenge, and there he is. It's going to be 2 players staying alive, and a 12th round on the board for Crident to take the lead once again against Radix.
Yeah, brilliant little flank there from JT, as we just witnessed there, him pushing into Abs ever so slowly, ever so surely, and he decided to take not 1 but 2 out, winning the round for his team. Well played from the CTs there. Great bit of defense, unlucky from Team Radix, but going into the next round they can buy again and give it another shot. Not with much utility, mind you, but still they have the potential to even the scoreboard and make it again 12-12.
Yep. AWP once again back for Luzza. T-side getting the bomb plant will get themselves out the full AK force once again. 4 smokes. I'd like to see a few more executions coming in from these guys because it's what's worked so far. It's best to try and take that into the round here and try and make it work a bit more. Good Molotov from Luzza takes down Dreamon. Dancy also with the first pick on the JT. So Luzza down to 13 HP has done a lot of damage to this T-side. So now should just be able to shut them down as it will be the collateral coming in onto Genko and onto Dancy. Logsy now comes around and takes down Luzza as well. Dom and Logsy 1 HP on Dom in particular, planting for the coffins. Bomb's going to go down. A 3 versus 2 situation. 2 CTs coming in towards Church, 1 out towards the banana area. It's going to be an AWP and an AK versus 3 M4s. Definitely favourable towards the CT side. They're going to peek out. They've got to find Dom now, however, and they're taking their time with this. They have got the fuse kits, but it can't be too good. It's going to be the peak coming on through. Dom takes down the first. Doesn't know that there's the second now. He's going to go taking the challenge. Lots of damage done to Wafu. Finally getting the trap done by Nuke Dog. Wafu goes falling, and there's going to be the kill coming in for Nuke Dog as well. A 2K for the man in blue for a 13th round on the board for Crident, just when you thought they may have had it for the T side. A miracle round does not come to be 13-11 favour of the Crident team.
Nope, well played, and as we can see on the scoreboard, Crident have got a 2-round lead now. It's 13-11, and unfortunately for Radix here, their economy is just getting worse and worse and worse due to the fact that they've lost 1, if not 2 rounds. And yeah, basically, just seeing, just looking at you banging your head on the table there. But look, we're going to see a banana aggression play here from JT and Luzza there. Luzza's been very deadly with the AWP. Definitely was last round as he got that double shot with one shot there. Double kill with 1 shot. Skarks taking out Let Jenkum Log. Dreamon getting 1 trade, but Wafu taking out 2 as well. Look at that from Nuke Dog 2. Brilliant play, great teamwork, good crossfire, and that is going to make it 14-11 in favour of Crident. Unfortunately for Radix's economy, it is terrible, and due to that fact, it's looking more likely that in round 26, it's going to be 15-11.
This is not a good time to be Radix here. They got themselves no economy after that loss here. They're going to force buy and try to get themselves together around. It's going to be AKs, Tech 9s, a scout on Dancy in particular will be what they run in with. A knife on JT. No, that's not good because these Tech 9s could take the close range fights on the Jacob, and he's going to be able to take down 2 as a result. He's got himself an AWP to work with now on towards the B side. The fast Tech 9 play works out well for the Radix side. They're going to get the bomb down. They're going to keep this one from going to map point because they really don't need it to go to map point at this point here. It's going to be 3-on-5 retake up for the CTs. They already know it's going to be a difficult challenge. They're going to go hold back towards pit. They're not even going to go challenging on towards this bomb pot in this retake. Wafu, Skox and Nuke Dog last 3 alive up against a 3-on-5. They're going to save their M4s into the next round. They're going to have enough money to buy back alongside Luzza JT as well. So this is going to be more than fine of a strategy for them just to relieve the investment of the next few rounds, especially because if it does get crushed, then it may end up being Radix taking themselves a map point and a potential back into the 3rd map here. It's going to be Dom going hunting, takes down a first, Skox takes him right back, looking for a little bit more, and 2 players will remain alive by the end of this matchup, unless potentially actually damage is going to be done at least. 2 Tech 9s forward, but other than that, they're going to walk away with 3 rifles on this T. So very well played from Radix. The aggression works to their favour, and they get themselves back within 2 rounds of the Crident team.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from Team Radix whatsoever, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously their economy wasn't that great, and they didn't really have enough money to buy at all. But look, they wiped out a few CTs, and they picked up the rifles that they needed. And going into round 27, they're going into round 27 in a very much a strong fashion. We've got an AWP here from Dreamon. Let's see if he can get a pick here. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not he can. But Luzza also has an AWP on the CT side, so it is going to be an even round all round. And Dancy waiting for that little push from balcony. Not looking likely, as Skux just decides to hold inside the house, inside the apartments, and he's waiting for a bit of aggression here from Team Radix, but neither are doing that. Both teams are relying on the AWP to get the first pick of the round, and that will definitely open up things for whatever team is successful in that stance. Now look, smoke going out onto long, flashbang going out from Dancy so they can get themselves into short. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't anticipate the boost from Skux, and Skux does take him out. Dom trades, Wafu trades back, killing Jenko, and it's now locked Dom, Dream On in a 3v4 situation right now. It's round 27. Who's going to come out on top? Unfortunately, it's going to be Wafu. He kills 1 and 2, and then Nuke Dog follows up, killing the 3rd. That is a complete wipeout from Crident onto Radix, and it's now 15-12, and a very intriguing round indeed. But unfortunately for Radix, Crident came out on top.
15-12. Oh no, it's not good to be Radix. This is going to be tournament elimination point for them. They're going to force buy in this round. They have to get this round if they want any chance of staying in this one. Then 3 AKs will be a power play, but they've also got to have the 2 Tech 9s that need to show up in huge against Crident. Otherwise, Crident are going to take themselves a 2-0, an easy first and a close second against the Radix lineup. Is going to be in towards the B side, in towards Banana, straight in, trying to find whatever they can. Dom's the first man down as Wafu takes himself a pick, and Crident, they're going to get Luzza down to take down Jenko. 2 comes in, JT gets 1, Dancy now alone in a 1 versus 4, takes down Luzza for the 2K, has to ace clutch it, the bomb is down, he goes and gets it. He's got 3 players to find, and they're closing into positions. This is going to be the most easy retake and the hardest hold coming in from Dancy, and already 2 players have left the right side. I think that they realise it's over, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Can he find this kill? If he starts this off great, then it may be the start of what will be an epic comeback back into this matchup here out towards the church area. Smokes out, will keep a couple of a couple of angles blinded off here. Skux going to move on through. Does he spot out the information? Yes, it's going to be Wafu that takes the challenge right there, gets Tink down to 28 HP, and now Dancy has to defend against them all. It's going to be, look at the trade coming on through, but he doesn't take the bomb plant, and Nuke Dog takes him out, and there it is. It is going to be 16-12 and a 2-0 Crident advanced to the consolidation finals.